Welcome back, my name's Nick.
And I'm Corey, and today we're watching a movie that you voted on.
Matilda.
From 1996.
Which is almost as old as us.
Most of you were not born yet. Unless you were, in which case, haha, you're old.
You're assuming these are youngsters?
Yeah. Calling
you guys youngsters makes me feel like I have knee pain.
You do have knee pain.
I don't, not yet. I'm gonna have knee pain after I kick you.
Anyways, if you guys want to watch the full uncut and uncensored version of this movie along with us, you can go to our Patreon link down below.
Go check it out. You can vote on the next thing we watch, and you can see all of our content uncut and uncensored.
Yep, we got a lot of it. So go there. Do that.
Enjoy.
But do that after this, because you're gonna want to wait to see this first, obviously. Ew, piss. Ew, also piss.
Life. Anger.
Also piss sometimes.
What kind of pisses are you taking, bro? How did you get a green piss?
Everyone is born, but not everyone is born the same. Some will grow to be butchers or bakers or candlestick makers.
I thought
None of those
were
things. Butchers or bakers or candlestick makers? Are there any candlestick makers left?
In 1996, they were.
Or for worse.
Oh, Danny DeVito.
Dude, he looks like Gomez.
I feel like he shouldn't ever look under the age of 65.
DeVito?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he just looks weird being young.
He's a gremlin.
What a waste of time.
And painful.
And expensive. $9.25 for a bar of soap.
I like his suit a lot. And by suit, I mean
he's just wearing a shirt.
T-shirt. Wow.
They're giving me My Cousin Vinny.
Why is that kid in the middle of the wagon area?
Is he hot?
That's not good.
Danny DeVito, you need a booster seat.
This kid's gonna die.
Yeah. Yeah. Let her see out the back.
God damn, bro.
Speed bumps are optional in his way.
How about kids?
The Wormwoods were so wrapped up in their own silly lives that they barely noticed they had a daughter.
Wait, is he third person narrating
why is he
his own
narrating
family?
his own life?
Matilda is not a baby name.
It's like naming a child George. Sink bath, sink bath. Wrong
This is where
side.
the puppies belong.
You're better off raising tomatoes.
Tomatoes! You're better off raising tomatoes!
What is with the f***ing 90s house decoration?
It's trash.
By the time she was 2, Matilda had learned what most people learn in their early 30s. How to take care of herself.
Why? Because she has a terrible family?
Yeah. How tall is she? Is she like 1.5 feet tall?
Every morning, her father went to work selling used cars
Make money.
for unfair
He
prices.
gives me
And her
used
mother
car
took off
salesman.
to play bingo.
Soup's on the stove. Heat it up if you get hungry.
What? Is she 2 here?
You know, she does have a kind of neglectful childhood, but it does not feel like Harry Potter bad.
Dude, canned beans?
She's cooking. She's cooking something.
I'm impressed, dude. You probably
she
can't
has
do
to
this now and you're 30.
Hand grind an egg blender? No. Pancakes?
Have you ever made pancakes?
Yeah. They're like the easiest thing in the world to make.
I haven't.
Now, making good pancakes, that's different. That's hard.
One night, she got up her courage and asked her father for something she desperately wanted.
Love?
A book? What do you want a book for?
That's good parenting.
They're watching like Bombs Away. All I've heard is explosions from this thing.
Matilda already knew that she was somewhat different from her family.
Danny DeVito is a
She
good
saw that
Scrooge.
whatever she needed in this world, she'd have to get herself.
She's being raised with peak neglect. Like,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
look at this living room.
Everything's gaudy.
Vomit green carpet.
Well, look at what the
hideous
mom is
yellow and
wearing.
orange wallpaper.
The mom is wearing a golden hat, a bedazzled, denim jacket?
She's Ed Hardy. Ed Hardy is mistress. That's what she's dressed as.
Oh, Jesus,
I don't know what's going on at the
fucking
purse.
Tiger Queen over here. It's like
The next
Paris Hilton
morning,
threw up over
after
someone.
Her parents left. Matilda set off in search.
I thought she was about to read the yellow pages, dude. That'd be the most depressing thing I've ever seen.
She's looking up CPS's number. Whatever they do, they have a nice house.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's decorated
Are they-
like it's
Where
a nice
are
house.
they? LA?
Library.
We have arrived at our destination.
My nemesis from the age of 3 to 7.
This is a nice library.
It's not well lit. The point of view of someone who is barely above the floor.
Would you like me to pick you out one with lots of pictures in it?
Yeah, go to this room and go f
you. I'm
yourself.
sure I can manage.
Where did she learn any of these words? I don't think thank you has ever been said in that household.
Honestly, dude.
From then on, every day as soon as her mother went to bingo, Matilda walked the 10 blocks to the library.
Dude, it's incredible how powerful boredom is as a motivator.
This is 90s activities.
Mrs. Phelps, who had been watching her with fascination for the past few weeks, offered Matilda some valuable library information.
Yeah, dude, if I was a librarian and I had a little nugget walking in every day, like
I
2
probably
feet
would
tall,
call somebody to take care of
they're
them.
just reading.
So Matilda's strong young mind continued to grow.
It's weird because he's a wholesome narrator here, but he's a piece of dad in the movie.
She's older now. I genuinely don't know how old she's supposed to be, but she's twice as tall.
I'm gonna guess 10.
Where'd all this come from?
Library.
The library? You've never set foot in a library. You're only 4 years old.
Is she reading like the medieval gospel? What is this book?
Throw a kickball at her.
6.5.
You're 4.
6.5.
If you were 6.5, you'd be in school already.
I want to be in school. I told you I was supposed to start school in September.
He doesn't
That
know how old she is?
Is really bad.
You're 4, 6.5. You're
Hey,
4.
if you were this old, you'd be in school. I should be in school. You f***ed up and didn't sign me up for anything. Because at this age, you are literally like under your parents' full control.
Oh, yeah.
So if they don't sign you up for something, you're
Dearest Pie, how old is
Dearest Pie.
I'm 6.5, Mommy. 5 then.
Are they
We're
bargaining?
negotiating.
You're a liar.
What did you do literally like 2 years ago when she was an infant?
This is insane. Okay, this is more like Harry Potter now.
Sometimes Matilda longed for a friend. It occurred to her that like talking dragons and princesses
Lancelot?
with hair long enough to climb, such people might exist only in storybooks.
Hey, this is still a thing. There's a ton of depressed girls that read fantasy books pretending that
The
that's
fact
their
that she
life.
has a room in the first place.
You think that means life's going well? Honestly, true. She could be in a hole.
But Matilda was about to discover that she had a kind of strength she wasn't even aware of. I'm great.
Yes,
This movie,
loneliness.
I feel like when this movie came out, they were like, "What if Matilda like lived in a box under like a bridge?" And they're like, "No, that's unbelievable. No one would ever do that. She has to have a bedroom like a normal kid."
The first car your brilliant father sold cost $320. I sold it for $1,158.
Dude, you couldn't buy a hunk of fucking shit right now for like $4,000.
And the fourth cost $1,100. I sold it for $7,839 big American buffos.
What is a
Boffo?
boffo? Is she gonna tell him the exact number of profit?
What was my profit for the day?
Can you repeat the last one? $10,265.
They're
Are you
like,
gonna be upset
We
with
weren't
her?
talking to you, idiot.
You're a little cheat. You saw the paper.
What?
All the way over here.
Oh, she's
Are
talking
you
back.
being smart with me?
Yes,
Maybe. Why would you not be like, wow, how the did you do that?
because they don't believe her. They think
To a
she's useless.
6-year-old.
They think that she's only good for collecting packages and then lying. So they're like, "You're a dirty little cheat."
When a person is bad, that person has to be taught a lesson.
Person.
Yeah, you're bad because you know math.
She's like, "I'm a person."
He meant to say when a child is bad, and thereby introduced a revolutionary
That she's a
idea
person?
that children could punish their parents.
Oh, she's gonna be devious.
What's she gonna do?
That is pretty revolutionary. What's she gonna do? She gonna prank him? Was that whiskey?
I think that's like shaving. What is it called?
Peroxide?
What's she dumping out?
She's dumping out the aftershave and putting in peroxide.
Wouldn't
That
that-
was going to
is that bad?
burn. Get
I
the
love
fuck
the
out of there!
intense. As soon as she sees the alarm clock go, that alarm clock alone is like it's like a.
It's disgusting. She's crawling like, "Hey, can't see me if I'm small." So he's gonna wake up, shave, expect cool aftershave, and get the blistering heat of the sun.
My boy, today's the day I take you to the shop. What do you say?
I don't know. What do you say, Dad?
I say appearance is 9/10 of the law,
Appearance is 9/10 the law?
What does appearance have to do with law?
which is why I personally
Oh, so his
take
hair's
such
gonna
pride
fall
in
off?
my appearance. Well-oiled hair, clean shave, a snappy suit. Now run along, get ready for a big day of learning, kid.
His
He's
smiling
such a
teeth.
Scrooge.
His hair's gonna fall out by the end of the day. Is that what's supposed to happen?
Okay, my boy.
Yes, it
Heir to
can.
the throne. Today we diddle the
Yes, it
customer.
can. Did he just say today we diddle the customer? Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Hold on.
Okay, my boy. Heir to the throne. Today we diddle the customer.
Yeah. You just straight up said, yeah, we're gonna today.
Okay, so I was right. Hydrogen peroxide is a bleach.
Here we are, my heartstrings.
Porn acting.
Lol. It is porn acting.
Uh-oh, don't give it away.
It probably looks a little better, to be honest.
Blonde.
Yeah.
Just faint.
This movie is goofy, though. I like that.
It is goofy.
But it's not like cringy goofy.
Dirty dealings, like buying stolen car parts,
Uh-oh.
never stay secret for long.
So someone's gonna...
Especially when the FBI
Oh, that's the
gets
package.
The FBI?
I love when people do that in movies.
They look around all see
The-
like...
917.
Is this Pee Wee Herman?
Suspect exits domicile.
I've got 918.
917 is correct.
This is us. That's literally us.
One of them talking out their ass.
Wormwood Motors. Wormwood
Michael,
is also a very
one
D&D
day all
esque
this will
name.
be yours.
One day all of his scrap will be yours.
Oh God, is he gonna roll back the miles?
We really should weld these bumpers on, but that takes time, equipment, money.
Super glue.
So he's literally a peak Scrooge.
Oh yeah.
Won't it fall off?
Definitely.
Isn't that dangerous?
Definitely.
To me.
Ah, yes.
He's the worst.
Yeah, he's gonna run back the odometer.
Two-directional drill. You run it backwards, the numbers go down. Watch your speedometer.
This guy is literally peak Scrooge, dude.
Oh yeah. Dog.
Daddy, you're a crook.
You're a crook.
What?
This is illegal.
Her moral high ground as a 6-year-old who her dad thinks is 4.
Do you have a job?
No, but don't people need good cars? Can't you sell good cars, Dad?
Listen, you little wiseacre.
I like his just wide variety of insults.
I'm smart. You're dumb.
He's Andrew Tate, dude.
I'm smart, you're dumb. I'm big, you're little. I'm right, you're wrong. And there's nothing you can do about it.
A Scroogey Chode version of Andrew Tate.
He literally to his child. I'm smart. You're dumb. There's nothing you can do about it.
She's gonna super glue his hat?
Wow. At one point, she's gonna get caught.
I won!
You
What
won
do you
what,
win?
bingo?
$50 in bingo? She's a career gambler and not the kind that does poker successfully.
Get in the car.
Good couple right there. Super glue. Oh, well, there goes that.
Well, at least she's gonna get rid of the bleached hair.
Harry, take your hat off.
I can't.
This is a nice place. You can't wear a hat inside.
I can't take it off.
Harry, nobody cares what your hair looks like.
Oh,
Is she gonna get a little bit off the top? Just a few inches?
I think your head swelled up really bad.
oh. I love the idea that it's a nice place you can't wear a hat inside, so let's just make a scene.
I do. I would love to be watching this while eating dinner, though. Wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah. God, this looks so painful. Oh! Oh, he's still wearing the top of the
How
hat.
is this happening?
Oh, no, the pie!
Why is there pie on display?
Pie!
Does she have god luck? I like the attitude.
I don't think she did this. I think she just got lucky. She's like, pie for me?
I did not glue my hat to my head. The hat shrunk, the fibers fused to my hair.
Scientific explanation.
Baby, wait a minute. I'm getting it.
You're smiling a little too much,
I
Matilda.
know. She has a terrible poker face. Oh!
Oh my God.
New hairline installed.
Honestly, the hair is still there.
For those idiots out there who don't know how to play, here's how it goes. For each correct answer, they'll...
He's like, I said we're watching TV, not reading.
Why are you getting smarter?
Are you in this family?
Barely.
She doesn't
doesn't
know
think
how to
about it.
answer it, dude. Not really.
What is this trash you're reading?
It's called Moby Dick by Herman Melville.
Moby what?
It says the word dick, not for my daughter. Oh, that's gonna cost you.
Library book.
Trash.
Dude's crashing out over nothing.
You're a wormwood, you start acting like one.
Wormwoods are dumb and barely literate.
Be a f***ing Muppet.
What are they doing?
This is brain rot. This looks like a Japanese game show.
Yeah,
dude.
they cover themselves in like sticky goo and then they gut in a money pit machine.
Why is she wearing shades?
Why is she wearing sunglasses inside?
She's got the shades at the club.
Legitimately, I think that I would rather be in a adoption center. Hell yeah.
Oh. Please stop. Please, for the love of God, stop.
All right, first the TV, then next them.
Told you that was a cheap set.
It's not a cheap set, it's a stolen set.
It's not even cheap. It's just stolen.
It is said that we humans use only a tiny portion.
Oh
of our
God, this
brain.
whole thing.
Matilda might never have discovered her own great strength of mind were it not for the events that began on the very next day.
You think there was like at least one person who was thinking, wait, you're telling me if I read, I get psychic powers? Oh my God, I'm gonna start reading.
Harry Wormwood, owner, founder, whatever.
Agatha Trunchbull, principal, Crunchem Hall Elementary School.
Did they make him shorter in the silhouette?
Agatha Trunchbull. Oh no, she's huge.
My school is a model of discipline. Use the rod, beat the child. That's my motto.
Excellent.
That's not a motto.
Very good. I like that he loves it.
You have brats yourself.
Yeah, I got a boy, Mikey, and one mistake, Matilda.
They're all mistakes, children.
Imagine running a school and saying that. They're all
Why
mistakes.
Are you a principal? Children, they're all mistakes. None of them. All of these dusty bastards.
I hate children. God damn it.
Since you're an educator, I'm gonna make you a great deal.
You had better.
Let's do business.
This is the kind of vibe you have if you're the kind of person who never wanted to be a principal, but you got like shackled into it.
Damn it.
You're going to school.
I am?
Yeah. Okay. You get a real education at this place.
She's like, oh my God, I get to learn, and people won't hate me there.
Little did you know.
She tried to imagine what her new school
Yeah.
Wait, is Mikey not going?
She pictured a lovely building surrounded by trees.
I thought he was signing both of them up.
Swings.
Crunchem?
Why does this look like a concentration camp?
Oh.
It is a concentration camp.
That is absolutely an old
Regardless
prison.
of what Crunchem Hall looked like, she was happy to be there.
This is a prison yard.
We'll see about that. This building is haunted.
Those are the thickest socks I've ever seen.
I'm scared.
Why are they so thick?
Because she's thick.
Oh, a nice little riding whip.
She looks like she loves kids. The raid boss has entered the room. She looks like a rugby player.
Jesus.
Heads up, shoulders back, stomachs in. Stand up straight.
Hey, sorry.
Attention for you.
Is that my
Damn
teacher?
straight.
No, that's the principal, Miss Trunchbull.
Trunchbull is an evil name.
You better skedaddle.
I'm Matilda. Lavender.
I'm Hortensia.
What are these names?
They're not very good names.
The Trunchbull used to be in the Olympics. Shot put, javelin, hammer.
What the?
So she does this all the time? It's better than being put in the chokey.
The chokey? What is
What
that?
is going on?
Solitary confinement? Okay, worse than solitary confinement?
Jagged edges.
You have to stand in a drippy pipe with
Is that an
nails?
Iron Maiden?
It is.
Festering ball of pus.
You festering ball of pus, you.
I am evil!
Didn't you tell your parents?
They didn't believe me.
Yeah, who would believe
would
this?
your parents believe it?
If you ran home one
True,
day and
dude.
you're like, Mom, Dad, my teacher threw me out a window and then put me in an Iron Maiden. They're like, that's nice, dear. How was math? Yeah!
Fresh meat.
Oh,
That's
God.
not a good...
Oh,
That's
God.
not a good...
Jesus Christ.
Oh, God, Stuart Little, what's gonna happen to you?
What are those? Hanging down by your ears.
Hair?
You mean my pigtails?
Are you a pig, Amanda?
No, Miss Trunchbull.
Oink, oink! Pigs are super nice.
Apparently, they teach.
You'll chop those off before school tomorrow, or I will come around. But,
I don't.
did you say but?
Yeah, she did. What of it?
Hammer throw?
I'll give you but.
Oh, no.
Oh, no! Oh, shit! Throwing her around town!
Dude, this would not be good.
This child!
Those are... Did she just get shot put? Was that a discus?
She's getting some air. Oh, no.
What the fuck?
Okay, good. She landed. Oh, she's got dirt
This is some
everywhere.
silly CGI.
What a bouquet she's got.
Everyone's a little too happy. Well, she should look like she shat her pants into oblivion.
You would have the biggest wedgie in the world. They're all like, yay, she's alive. This is the most evil school I've ever seen.
But Matilda's teacher, Miss Honey, was one of those remarkable people who appreciates every single child
Is that Nicole Kidman?
Or he is.
Okay, so you have the principal is an evil Scrooge McDuck, and this teacher is a Disney princess.
Yeah.
You all remember how scary your
Do you
first
recognize
days
her?
at school were, so
No.
I'd like you to be especially nice to Matilda and make her feel welcome, all right?
This teacher's an angel.
The word of the day
Miss Honey
is butterfly.
Miss Honey was a wonderful teacher and a friend to everyone. But her life was not as simple and beautiful as it seemed.
Yeah, she's a teacher. She doesn't get by very well, unfortunately.
What's her deep dark secret? She eats kids?
2 times 4 is? 8. 2 times 6 is? 12. 2 times 9 is? 18. Excellent.
They're all so happy about math. It's beautiful.
Pretty soon you'll be able to do any multiplication. 2 times 7? 14. 13 times 379.
4,927.
She's like, oh, was I not supposed to answer that one?
Excuse me?
Wait, hold on. I gotta do my mental calculus. Yes, of course. It is 4,297. Hey, Pigtail Girl lost her pigtails.
They got ripped off?
It is.
She's like, excuse me,
don't
what the
look at me
fuck?
with that face.
It's when you set like the upper bound of something. It's like, okay, so some of you are going to run a 10-minute mile. Some of you are going to run an 8-minute mile. Some of you are going to run a 6. Well, what if I did a minute and 30 seconds? What? And then does it? Yes, the person instructing that would their brains out.
And then looks at you all like, it is.
Matilda, you know how to...
Why did I say Nicole Kidman? She is not Nicole Kidman.
I read this book last year in mathematics at the library.
And suddenly I know 3rd level calculus.
I feel left out of this if I was a child in this room.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a moment.
I hope this teacher's not
Is her
evil.
dark secret that she's going to do heroin in the closet?
Or is she gonna sell this kid? We found a smart one. Let's eat her brains.
Come in, whoever you are.
Oh!
Almost got you. Good to see you, Jay.
Ha ha ha.
Good.
Oh, it's students' pictures.
That's not good.
Why are you the way you are?
The new girl in my class, Miss Trunchbull, Matilda Wormwood.
Our father says she's a real wart.
A what?
A wart,
Carbuncle, a blister.
A carbuncle?
a festering pustule of malignant ooze?
I think she might be happier in an older and in a more advanced class.
I knew it. You can't handle the little viper, so you're trying to foist her off on one of the other teachers.
Oh my god.
What is wrong with you? They can make those.
They taste the best.
Perspiration! If you can't handle the little brat,
Huh?
I'll lock her in the chokey!
Get it?
What the f is going on?
I have no idea what just happened, but why did she say perspiration?
You'll see that everything I do is for your own good. And the good of those putrescent little children!
Putrescent? Is this
I mean,
a word?
she has a good vocabulary, I think.
Just fucking yeet all of them. This movie is so over the top.
Mom, I'm home.
Oh, how was school? The thing with Valerie.
School was great.
School was great compared to her home life.
Oh yeah.
The principal is insane. She threw a girl over the fence by her hair.
It would change your life too if you waxed yours. I'm positive.
She's talking about vagina waxing and fake tits. What does his mom do?
Bingo.
Burns is hurt. He's on the rope.
He's dyeing his hair back.
Saved by the bell.
Hello.
We don't give money. We don't like charities. We don't buy raffle tickets.
Just naming off every negative thing.
The thing is, they do all those things.
I'm Matilda's teacher.
Whatever it is, she's your problem now.
If you think watching some rotten TV show is more important than your daughter, then maybe you shouldn't be a parent.
I agree.
Oh!
I think he agrees too.
He's like, ugh.
You're worse than a
morals.
Jehovah's Witness.
What do you want?
I'm sure you're aware by now that Matilda has a brilliant mind.
Yeah, right. Mikey, give me a beer.
It's just, that's what he learns, is like, get people beer. That's all he does.
Look, Miss Snit. A girl does
What?
not get anywhere by acting intelligent.
Ooh, this mom's a good model.
Mrs. Wormwood has the vocabulary of a caterpillar.
Dear, I can see we're not going to agree, are we? I'm sorry I burst in on you like this. Sorry.
What gave you that vibe?
All right, teacher lady, steal her. Steal her away.
Why does he stand in the middle of the ring?
What is that?
Standing in the middle of the ring because it's over.
You missed it?
Wait, so
God, this family is just idiocracy. It makes me
Peak
pissed
dog.
off. Oh, I hate everything about this.
Bruce Bog Trotter.
These names suck.
This kid has to have, yeah. I was gonna say he has to have like be a booger eating kid. This will not be good.
Is this just like kids come up to get beaten?
Public hanging. Poor Bruce.
Bruce,
Oh,
we
God,
drew
is
your
this the
name from a
chocolate-
lottery, and so today you're going to get a f***ing steak shoved into your heart.
Is this the chocolate cake scene?
This boy, Bruce Bog Trotter, is none other than a vicious sneak thief.
Sneak thief?
Good combo.
What is a non-sneak thief?
Chocolate cake.
Hey, I'll steal a chocolate cake.
Slithered like a serpent.
You little serpent boy.
And ate my personal snack.
He's like,
The pressure's on.
It's like, I eat so many cakes. Which one are you talking about? Is it going to be just straight up cake?
That's the thickest piece of cake I've ever seen.
Is it good cake or is it bad cake? That is a f***ing big knife.
The audible gasp.
Is it actually chocolate cake? I'm nervous.
Eat it!
Shove it in her face. I'm waiting. Is it actually chocolate? I don't think it's chocolate.
It can't be poop. I was gonna say she can't kill a kid, but she definitely can.
He's like, okay, you know what? Maybe I'll have a bite. Is it like laxatives or something? He's making a mess. She looks way too happy with herself.
Why did he eat the entire piece of cake?
I mean, if it's just cake, why not? No, what?
Oh, what are you doing, kid?
Is there more? Is this like a parent catches kid with a cigarette so they
And
makes
makes
them
him smoke the whole pack. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Why does she look so evil?
Just for you to have on your very own.
It's a witch! Burn her!
Her sweat and blood went into this cake.
You know, something about that I think is literal.
Rotten kids.
Eat it.
Dude, that's like 20,000 calories of cake. Each slice is probably like one of those massive cheesecake slices from Cheesecake Factory.
Cheesecake Factory slices are like the size of your hand and they're 1,200 calories. So that entire cake has to be like 40,000 calories.
I don't think he's feeling too hot.
Oh, he's passed out in the chair.
I think he has diabetes now.
Bruce looks real bad.
Yeah.
Bruce is a quitter.
Eat that cake. Eat the cake.
You can do it, Brucey!
Cheering him on.
You can do it, Bruce!
They're like, you're allowed to cheer?
We stand together.
Trunchbull's like, what? You're not allowed to cheer? This is, no, bad kids. You rotten pustules of
This isn't like a bench press PR or something, though. It's just finishing a ridiculous amount of cake.
He got a second wind.
Dude's going in.
What's the one famous food eater guy? You think he watches
Stoney?
this scene? Yeah, Matt Stoney. You think he watches this?
He
And
looks like
now-
someone shat him.
And now she's out of cake. Oh my god!
Shows a little motivation does.
The entire assembly will stay 5 hours after school and copy from the dictionary.
What a
Any
bullshit
children
kind
who
of
object
punishment.
will go straight into the chokey.
But can multiple kids fit into the... Yeah, I guess they
She's
can.
gonna try.
Together in the chokey.
Where were you?
Miss Trunchbull kept the whole school late because we ate some chocolate cake.
You see those packages over there? They were left out there for the world to see because you weren't here to take them in.
The only benefit that Matilda has about being in a house like this is that it's such dog that at least something will come to distract them at some point.
The cops are watching the house.
They are not cops. Now go to bed, you lying little earwig.
That doesn't look like a good snack.
No, it doesn't. I cannot wait for this family to get their comeuppance.
It's a newt.
Some are brightly colored and secrete irritating substances.
I secrete irritating substances.
I think that's why the myth of salamanders and fire come together, is because you would touch them and get burns.
Oh, really?
I think.
What? Sell me a lemon? You're heading for the chokey.
Why is she going to the chokey? Oh, she got a city car.
You're the spitting image.
Oh, she bought a car from her dad.
Apple never rots far from the tree.
Huh.
Doesn't even fall from the tree, it rots.
Miss Trunchbull teaches our class
Lavender, please get a water pitcher?
Most great ideas come from hard work and careful planning. Of course, once in a while, they just jump out at you.
Is she gonna drink the newt?
I think she is. Not Choky. Mrs. Trunchbull, we've seen her drinking some water every once in a while, so she's gonna pour that in her cup and then drink the salamander.
Sit! I've never been able to understand why small children are so disgusting. They're like insects.
This is sad. What is she, like a grandstanding supporter of abortions?
Were you forced into this job genuinely? Why are you here? Is it like scalding in there? Why is it smoking?
It could be worse. She could be covered in
Miss Honey, this could be the most interesting thing you've ever done.
Oh my god.
Sit down, you squirming worm of vomit.
Her insults.
colorful.
Can you spell?
We can spell difficulty. She taught us with a poem.
A poem? How sweet. What poem would that be?
Ah, dude, she's so salty.
Oh, she had a plan.
Mrs. D, Mrs. I, Mrs. FF.
That's not a poem.
Why are all these women married? Mrs.
What?
D, Mrs. I.
What a fucking random thing to be upset about.
Craziest thing to draw from that, dude.
That's like doing, okay, 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish.
Why the fuck are the fish colored?
That's unbelievable.
I can't for the life of me understand why small children take so long to grow up.
Poor little guy.
Salamander. Drink that salamander piss. The salamander's like, oh, that was a close one.
What's funny? I like a joke as well as the next fat person.
What?
Excuse me?
It's a snake. It's a snake.
You fucking muppet.
Oh, if only you went to school.
I just thought you'd like to know it's not a snake. It's a newt.
She's an actually person.
You villainous sack of goat slime.
You're a liar and a scoundrel. And your father's a liar.
Okay, Andrew Tate, let's see you, dude.
Corrupt lowlifes in the history of civilization.
God, I'd be a villain. I would do some horrible things in this world if I was them.
In this classroom.
She's gonna telekinesis the newt into her mouth.
I am God.
Damn, she has a little phobia of reptiles, doesn't she? Not looking so godlike now, are you, bud?
How could she possibly have done it when she was sitting way over here?
How?
You know what? No. She's onto something. She did do it.
I'll be watching you, each and every one.
This is the most, like, angry person working in the worst job possible I've ever seen.
I'll be out there in a minute.
Miss Honey?
Yes, Matilda?
I did it.
Did what?
I made the glass tip over.
It's wonderful you feel so powerful.
No, I actually did it. I locked in.
This teacher's
She's
such
just
a good
coping.
therapist. Yeah.
She needs to be provoked to do it, I think.
Well, she doesn't know how to use her powers yet. Miss Honey's like, holy shit, is she gonna do it? No, it's okay.
One of the odd things about life is sometimes you can do something until you want to show someone, and then you can't.
That's facts, dude.
What a good thing to say at that moment. She has a way of making Matilda feel heard without saying that she's wrong.
Yeah, she is god tier.
Matilda, would you like to come over to my house this afternoon?
And stay forever?
I'd like that very much, Miss Honey.
See, if she was a guy teacher, this would be much, much worse. No, I'm just saying, honestly. It would be much worse. No, be for real. I'm not even implying anything up, but that'd be so much weirder.
That's where Miss Trunchbull lives.
Why is there a swing?
A girl I know used to live in that house.
Is she that girl?
I think Trunchbull was. She's got the Naruto swing.
When she was just 2 years old, her mother died. Her father was a doctor, so he invited the mother's stepsister to come and live with him.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
her.
It is her. God, dude, I need a Miss Honey in my life.
But the girl's aunt was a mean person who treated the girl very badly.
The Trunchbull.
And worst of all, when the girl was 5, her father died.
Wow. So Miss Honey is like Cinderella.
Yeah.
But this is a story about not Cinderella.
Yeah.
She found a small cottage, and she covered it in honeysuckle, and she planted hundreds of wildflowers, and she moved out of her wicked aunt's house, and she finally got her freedom.
Apparently not. You worked for her.
Well, they have a relatable past.
Oh, you have a little shack.
This is cottagecore to the max.
A young woman is you.
Excellent work, Matilda.
Good context clues. Aunt Trunchbull.
When I left my home, Aunt Trunchbull's home, I had to leave all my treasures behind.
Treasures?
Photographs of my mother and father.
So the aunt stepsister inherited the house and everything
Don't know how that's supposed to work, but yes.
instead of the daughter?
Yeah, apparently.
I wonder what Miss Trunchbull is afraid of.
Salamanders. Or snakes.
Children, happiness, marriage, reptiles,
The government.
sex,
FBI. Bad car salesman.
reading, fun.
Olympic judges.
Shot put.
Hammer throw.
Javelin.
She's basically like a depressed gladiator. I'm surprised that car's still driving.
The way it sounds?
No, because he sold it to her.
Let's go get your treasures.
No, Matilda.
Well, she's gone. Come on.
Oh boy, she's
Honey
gonna
has
have to.
PTSD.
Well, conveniently, she's gonna come back.
Father's chocolate box.
Oh.
Trunchbull is just like grumpy and mean and villainous for no reason too.
Yeah, she's a little
Oof, left that chocolate box
Yeah,
open.
if she would notice the chocolate being missing, she would notice the top off.
This is my room.
Filthy.
Good for her for moving out. This thing is terrifying. Why would you want this?
You useless used car salesman scum! I want you around here now with another car!
Who do I dislike more?
The dad or her?
Yeah. Like, who do I want to win this battle?
You what?
Somebody touched my chocolate? This is way more important than a car. There's no way she can't not see them.
I know, right?
Shouldn't we hide or something?
Shouldn't we hide or something?
Nah, just stay here and get pulverized to the wall.
She runs so heavy. Wait a minute. There's another
Nice
sound.
move. Why are there 52 pots?
You know, is every pot and pan in the house there? Did I leave all those pots and pans on the steps? Probably. I'm a terrible housekeeper.
You see the pizza box on the counter?
Little gusts of wind. Oh, you picked the most obvious spot to hide.
Where did she Batman to?
She turned invisible? To the ceiling of the table? That's some MacGyver.
Did it quietly too?
Oh, more cake.
Okay, this is the one thing that makes total sense. Angry, single, depressed woman just eating cake alone.
I don't think
you know.
it's just angry person who works with kids and hates kids, eats cake all the time. Her entire diet is cake.
This is an archetype.
This is what happens when your two favorite things are cake and shot pudding, and your two least favorite things are used car salesmen and children.
Good God, the f***ing death sprint.
She needed to calorie back up with the cake, then she could sprint again. Made all the noise in the world.
Why are they not leaving the house?
I don't know.
Why would they go into this, like, actual dungeon?
And then they leave all the doors open.
Oh, they're actually gonna die.
Some rats are gonna die today.
How is this person not in prison?
You'd think that they would have been in prison already if they had a chokey at a school.
I still don't get why she has a flail ball and chain.
I don't know. Hulk angry. She is insane.
Come on, let's go.
She's
shouldn't be allowed to treat people like that.
You don't say.
Yeah.
People like that go to prison.
Usually that's called a crime.
Matilda, promise me you will never go back in that house again.
She will eat you and put you into the chocolate cake that's made with blood and sweat.
Probably.
So he came home with $2,000 cash, and he threw it up in the air.
The FBI agents are in the house.
Because she thinks that they're boat salesmen.
Baby face, I'm starved.
Hi,
I slave all day. I come home, you're entertaining a couple of surfer dude bodybuilders.
What?
Surfer dude bodybuilders.
Surfer dude bodybuilders?
Makes zero sense.
Well, a man is entitled to come home and find dinner on the table without having to wade through a convention of male strippers.
Dad, yell at me, okay?
Shut up and leave us alone.
Okay, so her power is triggered by anger.
Yeah.
Coming her way.
No kid likes being yelled at, but it was precisely Harry's ranting and raving that gave Matilda the key to her power.
Oh, no, she figured it out. She just needed that
Trauma?
push. Yeah.
All she had to do was practice.
Little Cheerios brain deal going on.
Softly dump it.
Firmly grasp it.
Think about your parents' hatred. There you go.
Stupid. I'm smart, you're dumb. I'm big, you're
She has an infinite supply of those memories.
Oh, yeah.
I'm right, you're wrong.
God damn. It's like if Harry Potter magic was sponsored by, like, abuse. Okay, so she got way more precision after dumping the Cheerios on the table.
Yeah.
I would not trust the spoon going into my mouth.
Just goes through your skull.
Yeah.
Just, what a delicious spoon of Cheerios.
Being able to use your powers to eat food would be cool.
Wait, so she just has it on standby now.
She got good real fast. Yep, these guys.
Is this legal?
Search warrant to do this?
Okay.
Good.
All right, how will she use this power now?
For evil.
I'm sure that box is full of stolen car parts.
How about letting me handle that camera for a while?
You know how to use it? You know about the zoom?
Does Matilda not want her family to get caught?
Yeah, is it good for her?
You two men are gonna be in a lot of trouble very soon. I really hope you have a search warrant. According to a constitutional law book I read in the library.
Why would you ever read constitutional law for fun?
She read the dictionary for punishment, so might as well.
It's your father who's going to federal prison. And you know where you'll end up?
In a federal orphanage.
If you cooperate, we'll make sure it's a nice orphanage.
I don't think anything could be worse than her current living situation.
Yeah, I think her home and school are better.
Holy
than
shit, dude.
Your car is about to run a stop sign.
That's powerful. Oh, and she took the tape.
Yoink.
She's smooth with it.
Yeah, she's OP now.
So she bought a little time for her dad to come to his senses. But now Matilda had bigger fish to fry.
What, like killing Trunchbull? This is super OP.
Oh, yeah.
Telekinesis?
Well, with this much control, for sure.
Having power isn't nearly as important as what you choose to do with it. And what Matilda had in mind was nothing short of heroic.
I'm honestly curious what her motivation now is.
Use her powers for evil or good, whichever one comes first.
Okay, parkour.
No, she can float.
She hasn't been shown to make herself fly yet. Oh.
Just move all that over there, and then get the doll, fly it through the window. Easy peasy.
Yoink. Now, do the binoculars extend her range?
I think it helps her focus, which is pretty crazy. There you go. Now get the...
That was her main mission, to yoink the
what
doll?
is this, a ribbon? How?
Nope, evidence. Where's my chocolate?
I smell child fingers. Wait a minute.
I'm surprised Trunchbull doesn't eat kids.
We don't know it's in that cake. Yeah, shake it. That'll work. You're gonna take the power out?
This is psychic terrorism.
Oh, it is. I'm leaving that house if I live there.
Yeah, I'm getting the out.
Leave me alone!
Oh, she probably thinks this is a poltergeist.
Leave me alone. I haven't done anything wrong. Today. Oh no, not the gaudy painting. It's burning. Are you really that upset? Wait, why is it green? Is it poisoned?
No, it's just some certain materials and paints burn in different colors.
I choose to believe that it's an evil painting.
Maybe, yeah. Shin bangers.
Magnus is here. Yeah, Oops.
Oh, yeah, just a little fine tuning.
There we
there
go.
It is.
Just as intended. It's actually midnight now,
And it's time to move out. What, are her and Miss Honey gonna live in that house together?
Maybe eventually.
Miss Honey, you'll never believe what I got you.
Okay, so this is like petty vandalism.
Oh, we got stuck on the car somehow?
I will be teaching your class today.
Oh no.
You don't know though. She looks kind of.
She looks like she has the JBF hair.
What is it your father used to call you?
Bumblebee.
And he called her Trunchbull?
No, I suppose he called her Agatha.
Why is she asking this stuff? So she can properly haunt her?
You promised you wouldn't go back in that house again.
I'm not gonna go back in.
I didn't. I was on the garage roof. I did it with my powers.
Okay, on the garage roof with your powers.
This is some crackhead kid shit.
She's like, how do I support her without saying she's a liar? Matilda's like, oh, you'll get there eventually. Don't worry about it. Pull yourself together. Wait a minute.
What the f***? I'd be like, oh, you're an alien.
We can use this.
I guess you can idle things?
No more Miss Nice Girl.
Uh-oh.
Get against the wall, against that wall, quickly! Don't make me wait!
Someone with the power to destroy the universe saying no more Miss Nice Girl is a
Yeah.
dangerous thought.
That's very scary.
Do any of you recognize this?
Oh, she doesn't know it was Matilda. She just knows it was a child by the smell.
Do you know it's illegal to steal somebody's home without their permission, you f***ing fiend?
Will be put away in a place where not even the crows can land their droppings on you.
That sounds threatening, but that's also where you currently are.
Yeah.
A building. Yeah, use your powers, freak her out.
Is she gonna write Agatha? Oh, so she's making it seem like she's being haunted.
Yeah. I like how all the kids are reading it along like it's a book.
Yeah, I would probably get the out.
Threatening message you got there. Honestly, yeah, I'd believe it. If I was her, I'd believe it.
That's insane control to be moving those while making the blinds go.
Oh, yeah. She's got it on point.
And the kids are like, oh, this is perfectly normal. We're just being haunted by a ghost.
The thing is, if your dictator is getting punished by supernatural means, you...
Like those super patch.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Truth.
The Titan is down.
Is it time to leave? Is there going to be a silly chalk outline of her body?
All right, everyone get a Sharpie. Why? Why grab the kid?
Randomly selecting one kid that gets to...
No! Oh no, the WWE moves.
Oh, Miss Trunchbull, please don't throw him.
Matilda's gonna catch him. Yeet! He's flying.
Okay.
The PNG.
Honestly, for 1996, it's not bad.
The shadow moving along with him on the ground is good.
Yeah, I would get out.
Dang. This kid almost got mutilated. Damn, she's looking sloppy. She's looking like me after a night out.
Oh, f you, kid in particular.
Is she really looking for a kid just to kill? She's like a bull. She's literally a bull.
Yeah. I think you've been defeated.
It's the Trunch.
And the thing is, you can't feel bad for Trunchbull because she's legitimately evil.
She has no redeeming qualities.
Hey, you guys, look at this.
Is everyone gonna get food to throw at her?
Yeah.
Ew, what was that?
Let go.
Shame, shame, shame.
Ooh, the Trunch is out.
The Trunch is getting some brunch.
It would be cool if she had some type of like redemption arc, but
No,
good and well she won't.
Some villains do not get redeemed.
The glorious victory music.
I'm surprised that she got freaked out by the ghost of Magnus and then just instantly, all right, I'm taking a kid out with me if I have to go out.
Yeah, it was just in her blood.
And the Trunchbull was gone. Miss Honey moved back into her father's house.
Good. That house got a makeover.
Yeah.
On a teacher's budget? I mean, good for her.
Hey, you! Hey, we're leaving. Come on, let's go. Get in the car, hurry up. Let's wrap up these cookies. Come on, we'll...
What are you doing? Matilda could probably earn infinite money with her skills.
I don't think they've done that yet.
I'd be happy to walk her home.
Well, nobody'll be there. We're moving to Guam.
Yeah,
Ew.
we gotta beat the speedboat salesman to the airport.
The FBI. You don't even fucking know her name.
I wanted to stay with Miss Honey.
Well, Miss Honey doesn't want you. Why would she want some snotty, disobedient kid?
Because she's a spectacularly wonderful child and I love her.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if I was Miss Honey, I would adopt her in a heartbeat. She got rid of the evil aunt. She has powers. She got her house and money back.
I have the adoption papers.
What? Hey, where'd you get those?
From a book in the library. I've had them since I was big enough to Xerox.
She's wanted to go get adopted by anybody else since she was like 4.
You're the only daughter I ever had, Matilda.
And you were f***ing awful to her.
I never understood you, not one little bit. Who's got a pen?
I was waiting for that. They didn't mention the packages. They're like, who will get our packages?
The packages are done for, bro.
You're not gonna be calling us for support payments or something like that, huh?
Oh, no. We'll have everything we need, don't worry.
All right, here. Let's roll.
All right, bye, kid. No one loves you.
Dad's like, hurry up, we're going to jail.
Hurry up, get rid of this kid.
At least you got a goodbye wave.
So Harry and Zinnia got away.
Who? That was their names?
Zinnia?
And Matilda found, to her great surprise, that life could be fun.
Wow. Well, you don't live around miserable dick.
After all, she was a very smart kid.
We would like to believe this is what would happen to Harry Potter if he never went to Hogwarts.
Yeah.
But the happiest part of the story is that Matilda and Miss Honey each got what they had always wanted. A loving family.
To get rid of abusive people?
Well, that was a wholesome movie with some of the most disgusting characters I've ever seen.
Thanks for voting for that, guys. If you want to see the full uncut and uncensored version, please go to patreon.com/NickandCorey.
Where you can also vote on the next thing we watch. We got polls going up all the time.
Yeah.
And if you guys want to check it out, we got, what else do we have? I don't even know what we have right now.
Got some podcasts, got more new content coming soon that we can't talk about quite yet.
If you go to our Patreon, we got some news. We got some special news. Anyways,
That's right.
If you guys
Thank you,
want to like
patrons.
and subscribe and join the Patreon people over here, then you can be awesome.
Comment what you think your favorite part of this video was. Funniest scene, stupidest thing one of us said.
Favorite part of the movie.
Whatever it was. We like hearing what's in your minds sometimes.
Sometimes.
Just a little bit. All right, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye-bye.